One down for Lee. Lee can crank him deep to right field. Back goes Tatis, long gone, and there is the first Major League home run for Jung-Hoo Lee. And there is the son of the win watching the grandson of the win round the bags for his first big league shot. 4-1 San Francisco, a big insurance run for the Giants. Giants keep it rolling. This is the home run, the first of his big league career for Jung-Hoo Lee.
Dad knew it right away.
Jong-Bom Lee, 1994 KBO MVP, watching his son in his first year, in his first series in Major League Baseball, hit his first big league home run. What a special moment.
What is up, everyone? And that is a wrap. The San Francisco Giants with the victory. What looked like it was going to be a blowout victory turns out to be a 3-run victory and a little bit of old school torture at the end. Unnecessary torture as Eric Miller, who looks so good back on opening day, gets completely destroyed, giving up multiple walks, 3 walks, gives up the bomb, just is all out of sorts, can't finish the game. So in comes Camilo Doval. He has problems just throwing a pitch, so all kind of clock violations. And by the time he finally starts pitching, he's already got a ball and no strikes, and he couldn't throw any warm-up pitches. And sure enough, he gives up a couple runs and a home run. We'll get into the entire recap, but before you know it, this game was stressful. An amazing game where the Giants were just blowing out the Padres all night. It was just chill. We thought we were just going to win this one 9-1, maybe 9-2, no biggie. 9-6. Holy smokes. Very, very scary stuff right there. Zach, Large Turkey, Warlock, 9148. What is up, everyone? Thank you, Orange Customs, Kaiser Soze. What is going on? The chat is on fire. We got Brady Domina loving this team. What is the Giants? Do we got a slogan this year? Nothing like it. Game up. What's the slogan this year? Did I miss it? Did they announce a new slogan? Hashtag blah blah blah. Why haven't I seen that yet? Can someone let me know what's the new slogan? Pedro Cortes. What the hell is happening? Andy Cruz. Malone Labe, what is going on? Large Turkey, Andy Cruz, thank you for jumping in, everyone. Kona Island, what is up? Tommy Hugsley, what is up? Calvin Jefferson, that was way too nerve-wracking at the end, but good win for Hicks. Could have went 7. That's the big thing to take away from this game is that Hicks pitched well. All 3 of our main starters have pitched pretty good guys. I mean, we have, I say all 3, and obviously Snell is going to be a 4th, but at least these 3 who we've had all spring training, we've been waiting to get going, all looked pretty good. Slogans haven't worked for them the last few years. That is true. Oh, it's still nothing like it? Nothing like it. Okay, they didn't change it. Nothing like it. Interesting. You know, every year I feel like they come up with a new slogan, but I guess it's still nothing like it. And it is accurate because there sure as hell ain't nothing like it on the good days and the bad and the scary like today. This was really, I mean, an amazing game except for 1/2 inning. Eric Miller didn't have it. Doval is just always kind of crazy out there, and he's trying to work the clock. There ain't no clock. You know, he got, you know, how many did he get? 2 clock violations. It was just a mess out there, and I couldn't keep up with it. But all sloganless, hashtag sloganless. Like, what is the slogan this year? I think it's a good idea not to have a slogan. Slogans don't always work. Slogans don't always work. Final score in this one, 9-6. Can we get the box score here? Let's reload right here, and we will recap this baby. Got a few highlights for y'all, and a lot of good stuff that we've seen so far in this young season. Giants are now 2-1, and it's very, 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 very young season. It's a baby season. It's an infant season, but I love what I've seen so far from guys like Jung-Hoo Lee, and from Michael Conforto. Who knows? He could have a monster year this year. Matt Chapman has been great. Wilmer Flores has had some key hits already. Tyler Estrada, even Tom Murphy getting in on the action. Nick Ahmed has made some great plays defensively and has had some key hits already this year. Everyone's contributing. The pitching is looking good. A little bit shaky there with Eric Miller, but we're going to take this one. Cosman Cozy Codes. Not worried about Doval. He had clock issues at the beginning of last season. He gets things tightened up. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Canthal Kid. I knew that was you. I knew that was you, Canthal Kid. 100%. Canthal Kid, one of the greatest supporters in the history of the channel. F slogans just win, baby. That's the slogan. That's the slogan. F slogans just win, baby. That should be the slogan. Baseball is back. First time live catching this season. How are the frauds? We'll go through the scores elsewhere, but this was some torturous baseball right here. I mean, everything was looking, like I said, really good here. The game started out very casually, and then all of a sudden in the second inning, the Giants took the lead on the Tyro Estrada sac fly. Tom Murphy stepped up to the plate and came through big time with the hit.
Tom Murphy makes his first appearance with the Giants. Backup catcher, spent last season with Seattle. 4 years with Colorado, 5 years with the Mariners. He'll turn 33 next week. Hits a ball hard to left field towards the corner. That's going to score a run. Conforto is in. Murphy, his first Giants at bat, drives home a run. It's 2-0 San Francisco.
So welcome to the Giants, Tom Murphy. I'm still really looking forward to seeing Joey. I hope they play Joey Bart. Can you let the man play? Holy smokes. He didn't play today, did he? I don't think even at the end, we're supposed to be garbage time. We didn't see Bart today at all. So really looking forward to seeing Joey Bart. We have a $10 super chat. Cosmin Cozy Codes, a.k.a. Canthal Kid, with the 10 spot. Holy smokes. I love all the talking heads saying Lee's bat wouldn't translate to MLB power. Yeah, it translated pretty good. It translated pretty dang good. I'll say so myself. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat from Cosmin Cozy Codes. Canthal Kid coming through. Much appreciated with the super chat. So the Giants up 2-0 right there in the second inning. And Jordan Wicks gets out there and pitches well. 0 after 0 after goose egg going into the fifth inning. Jung-Hoo Lee with his second sacrifice fly, I believe, of the season. He hit one yesterday, center field, today out to right field. Fernando Tatis Jr. made it. I don't know if did he get an error. I think he did get an error on that play, line drive earlier, but he made the catch here. But Nick Ahmed comes in. No, I apologize. I was Tom Murphy who came in to score. Ahmed advanced to third. So 3-0 at that point. The Padres did strike for one in the bottom of the sixth on a Profar double. But in the top of the eighth, that's when things broke out. And it all started with none other than Jung-Hoo Lee. You saw it at the beginning of the video. We're going to look at it one more again. Jung-Hoo Lee.
One down for Lee. Lee can crank him deep to right field. Back goes Tatis, long gone. And there is the first Major League home run for Jung-Hoo Lee. And there is the son of the win watching the grandson of the win round the bags.
What a smash right there for Jung-Hoo Lee. And, you talking about the Chapman play? I think it had a bad hop. That was a rocket. It's a play that he normally makes. I don't think it should be an error personally. That was a rocket. And Chapman is just such good hands. He made several good plays today. I mean, he can't play everyone, but it is what it is. Cali Okie Connection is here. Dave Auburn, Giants fan, is here. So at that point in the game, the Giants were looking good with a 4-1 lead. Wilmer Flores with the base hit, and it just wasn't stopping there. A big eighth inning for San Francisco as Michael Conforto came to the plate with the bases juiced and did this.
Deep to right field, ranging back Tatis, all the way to the wall, and it's the second of the year for Conforto, and this one clears the bags. A grand slam in the eighth, and the Giants have busted it wide open. And another absolutely scorched ball.
Hit it 105 off the bat, make this game a blowout.
Second career grand slam for Conforto. It's 9-1 Giants.
And yes, a complete blowout, right? A blowout right there. 9-2. What was it at that point? 9-2, 9-1. You're just completely blowing out this team. 9-1. Yeah, okay. Then Rosario hit a home run after a walk. So Eric Miller walked a guy, then a home run from Rosario, and it's like, okay, 9-3, no biggie. But things just kept falling apart there. Like I said, Doval came in, couldn't throw a pitch because a couple of clock violations, so he couldn't throw a warm-up pitch. That's just crazy. And Pauly hits a home run to make it 9-6. Somehow, some way, the Giants wiggle out of that and get the W. We needed almost every single run right there. That 8th inning was vital. The Giants would have lost this game if everything else went according to the way it went, other than the 6 runs in the 8th to have the 9-6 win. But overall, I don't think you can really complain about it. I think it's been a great start for this Giants team, and the bullpen has been trash. Malone, Labe, Doval's got to be better than that for sure. Conforto with the grand slam in the bag, but some great post-dynasty era Giants baseball. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. This team is much better than last year's team. And already with this win, the Giants have a winning record here on March 30th, 2024. They are 2-1. The Dodgers are 3-1. The Dodgers have already lost a game as well. Padres are now 2-3. If we look at the early standings here, we can see the Giants are looking perfectly in the middle, but Rockies are as advertised so far, haven't won a game. The Diamondbacks, as advertised, haven't lost a game. They may, I'm not sure what's going on right now around Major League Baseball. We'll take a look, but early on, I couldn't be happier with the first 3 games of this series, of this season, and the Giants are off to a great start. One more game tomorrow against these Padres. If I'm not mistaken, we have one more game. Yep, it'll be a afternoon game tomorrow, getaway day tomorrow at San Diego at Petco, and it's off to a series against the hated Los Angeles Dodgers starting on April 1st. We have 3 games in Los Angeles before the home opener, April 5th against the Padres. Again, what a cool start to the year with Padres, Dodgers, Padres. We a chance to really make a statement here early in the season before the Giants will take on the Nationals and then head off to Tampa Bay April 12th. So a fun start. Giants going to Tropicana. They rarely go to Tropicana. Last time they were in Tropicana, I don't know if it was the last time they were in Tropicana, but I was there back, I want to say 2016. The Giants were in Tropicana, and I was there. That was back when Longoria was a Tampa Bay Ray at that time. And I would love to return to Tropicana Ballpark, Tropicana Field over there in St. Petersburg. But yeah, love to see it. Good to hear since it's been a while. What's up, Kona Island? Slamma. Golden age of dinosaurs. Love this team. Froylan Ruiz Villegas está aquí. The bullpen, great post-dynasty era, 100%. Froylan Ruiz, what's going on? Small sample for the season, but I'm already loving the season. The boys not leave so many runners stranded. No, we're not doing that. Driving in runs, not grounding into too many double plays, keeping the line moving, raking in runs, going yard, making it happen. AZ is for real. Orange Custom is here. Wasn't Eric talking about taps this time last year? I wasn't, but a lot of people were. A lot of people were taps begging me all season, every loss. Where's taps? I did finally play it, and people were like, a little too early to play it. When I play taps, it's a wrap. Don't be scared. We can compete with any team. Giants forever, baby. What's up, Zen Dava? Oh, yeah, we will get hot and cold. That's baseball. We will have a cold stretch. We will have a cold stretch. We will have some cold stretches. It's not going to be, winning every series. And the Dodgers could be a rude awakening here in Los Angeles. This is a huge series. We'd love to go in LA and win 2 out of 3. I'm not going to, predict a sweep, although that would be just amazing if the Giants can do that. Would love to go in there 2 out of 3, and would also love to take the series tomorrow and start this series with a 3 out of 4 in San Diego. But, a lot of games to play, But we do have some easy matchups after this couple of tough series. The Nationals, not that great. We'll be taking on the Marlins, not that great necessarily. I mean, you can never underestimate any team. The Pirates will be coming to town before Giants will actually head off to Fenway Park around April 30th. So it's going to be a very fun month to kick things off. But beat the fraudulent Dodgers will be a really good test. And Blake Snell I hope also gets his start against the Dodgers. 161-1 Loco would be absolutely perfect. Not going to happen, but we can dream. We can always dream. But I mean, you can't really complain. Yes, we have some weaknesses. The bullpen has been a weakness because had the Giants had a 2-run lead, 3-run lead, and that exact same thing happened, which wouldn't have, I guess, because Duvall would have started the inning if it was closer. That's one thing to note. Eric Miller looks so good in his debut. Today was a rough one, but a W is a W, you know. So Eric Miller's not feeling great, but he's also not. He's gonna get some sleep tonight just because of the fact that Giants still won the game. So a little bit of a learning lesson here. You can't walk guys. You cannot walk guys with a huge blowout lead. How many 4 walks in the 9th inning between Miller and Duvall? 4 freaking walks and 2 home runs. I don't know how we still won that game with that kind of 9th inning performance, but shout out to Tyler Rogers, who pitched well. Taylor Rogers pitched fairly well. He struck out 3 guys. He did give up a couple of hits and looked flabbergasted. He gave up a double and looked like on his face was like, what? No. What just happened? That was pretty funny. But Taylor Rogers and Tyler Rogers both came in and looked good. But shout out to Jordan Hicks. For the second time, if we count the spring training game against the A's, he has thrown 5 scoreless innings. He has thrown 10 scoreless innings. Jordan Hicks is legit. 5 scoreless, and that's not against nobody team. That's against guys like Xander Bogaerts, Tatis Jr., Cronenworth, Manny Machado, Ha-Seong Kim, Jurickson Profar. Very, very, very good hitters and some of the biggest superstars in the game. He shut them down. Tatis 0 for 3 today. 0 for 3 today. Bogaerts 0 for 4 today. Machado 1 for 4. So very, very good job there. Chapman's error, that's why he looked like that. Oh, okay. Ditto on Bo Zendava. I'm really loving this team so far. Remember, for 13 months, Tyler Burbeck. 13 months. Conforto was the MVP. His grand slam it did save the game. It did save the game. Don't worry about the pin. The starters need to stretch out 100, 110 pitches. The pin will be coming in the 7th and the 8th. Yeah, we don't want to overuse them. So, yeah, exactly. Robbie Ray, look at the possible rotation. Just think of a healthy rotation. Logan Webb, Jordan Hicks, Kyle Harrison, Blake Snell, Robbie Ray. I mean, put it in however order you want. Holy crap. 2 Cy Young Award winners. Logan Webb, one of the best in the game. One of the best young pitchers in the game, and Kyle Harrison. And now Jordan Hicks throwing up 100-mile-an-hour heat with movement. I'm shocked they even hit the ball when they do hit the ball. Because the ball will come in at one angle and it's just like, it just goes to show how good hitters these guys are. The Padres can even make contact with some of these pitches because it's filthy. I don't know if he'll be ready before the All-Star game. Doing good, William. Is that Ted Williams right there? That's definitely a young Ted Williams right there. I got a Ted Williams picture. Thought I had it sitting around here. I need to get a frame for it. But I have a really nice Ted Williams photo. It's not an original photo, but it's pretty cool. I need to get I used to have a frame, but I had to put something else in there. Absolutely raking Cobb. Oh, I didn't even mention Cobb, bro. We have so many good options. I forget them. So somebody will probably get hurt or underperformance or somewhat, but yeah, I apologize. Keaton Wynn. I mean, yeah, just a huge, line of starting pitchers ready to go. Our starting pitching it's one of the best starting pitching rotations in the game if healthy. Not completely healthy right now, but if completely healthy and going or running on all cylinders, I think it's one of the best rotations in baseball. I'm not saying it's the best, but I think it's really good. Thank you, Tyler Burbick, for 13 months of membership. And also, again, Can't Thaw Kid for that super chat earlier. $10 is huge. It really is. I heard that the minimum wage about to jump up on April 1st to $20 an hour for a normal job. Is that true? Did you guys know about that? Let me know because I'm about to go to McDonald's. Jung-Hoo Lee, a fan of yours. He has your flowing hair. Love Jung-Hoo Lee. Carson Weisenhunt, a starter by the end of the year. Love Carson Weisenhunt. He will probably get some time. We will have some injuries. Unfortunately, it happens. Some arm fatigue. Some guys will go on the IL just to kind of keep healthy for the playoffs. And that's if we're in the playoffs. And I believe this team has that capability. So we'll have our bumps and bruises throughout the season. But an absolute, yeah, Blake Snell was electric versus Double-A, 11 strikeouts against the Brewers Double-A squad. Took care of business there. And yeah, minimum wage is about to jump up, and a cup of water is about to be $10 at Mickey D's. Oh Lord, yeah, the prices are going to jump up too. I'm not saying I support the new thing there, that the decision, because I really don't, not an expert in those kind of things. All I know is back when I was working at fast food, we're talking about like five. I think it was like high fours, five an hour. Like when I was working back in the late 90s, early 2000s, like $5 an hour. I couldn't imagine working at Jack in the Box making $20 an hour. Back when I was working, you had to work manual labor, which I did just to get 15, 20 an hour. Now I know prices have gone up and inflation and all that, but it's just like now I'm old. It's like when the old folk you talk about, a hamburger used to be 20 cents back in my day. Now I'm that person. Morgan Farmer, medical person, minimum wage about to jump to 25. Holy cow. Like, I think of that thing, like, I don't make a lot. YouTube is not a big money maker unless you are one of the big ones. But that's why I appreciate like $10 super chat. It really does mean a lot. Like a decent video, performing video, gets a few thousand to 2,000-3,000 views, might make $10. So I do appreciate it very, very much. No team is going to want to go up against them in a 7-game series. Don't see any team stacking up as well against the Giants. Let's stay healthy. When I worked at McDonald's, wage was $3.15. That's probably before my time. I don't remember ever being that low. That was at the 80s. Are we talking 80s? I was a kid in the 80s. Because I worked at I never worked at McDonald's. I worked at Jack in the Box and made, I believe, $4.85, somewhere in that range. $5 an hour. Later on, it bumped up a little. Eventually, I was over $7. Worked at grocery stores, $7, $8. Overnight shift stocking groceries, $7, $8. Finally went to some hardcore labor and made $15, but that was miserable. Zendava says, I'm barely making 30 an hour with a master's. That's decent money, but yeah, but if you're making 20 at McDonald's, yeah, you want to be making more than 30 with a master's. I don't even have, I got a bachelor's, but no, I never got a master's. So Malone Lave, shout out to you. We got a 5 spot. Froylan Ruiz Villegas. Thank you, Eric, for holding down these post-game streams, win or lose. Thank you so much, and I do appreciate it. Again, it means a ton. We are scraping by YouTube. We're scraping by. We got the what's it called? The ramen noodles up in here. So we're just getting by, but we're doing okay, you guys, because of you guys, your support, and we do have some more documentaries coming out, which will hopefully bump things up. But wow, thank you so much, Ruiz Villegas. Believe it or not, that is extremely helpful. And Alberto Vasquez is here. We don't want wage to go up, means our dollars aren't worth as much. Orange Customs. Yeah, no, it's obviously divided. Some people think it's the greatest thing ever, all this stuff. And some people, I mean, to me, 20 an hour minimum, like that sounds like insane. So, it is what it is. I don't make the laws, man. I don't make the rules. I just, I just talk about baseball here on the internet. So all I know is, if you'd have told me back when I was a kid, back when I was 18 and the minimum wage jumped up, I would have been happy as heck. If it would have jumped up to like 10 back in 1998, 97, I would have been so happy because I was working there. So it just depends. McDonald's workers are probably jumping up for joy. But then again, all the prices are going to jump up, like you said. And it's going to be very tough for small businesses who have to pay their employees, small restaurants who are trying to get going. Really feel bad for them. Eric, now you're doing YouTube, working your ass off, making $7, $8 an hour. Exactly. You know what, though? It's all good. We do this. Alberto Vasquez, habla español. Claro que sí, hablamos español aquí en el home, baby. Hablamos todos los idiomas aquí. Podemos hablar el chino, podemos hablar el alemán, lo que sea aquí. Solo tiene que pedir qué idioma quiere que hablemos y lo hablamos. No hay problema aquí. 5 por hora. Jay Hutchins empezó a trabajar con 5 también. Yo también. ¿Sabes cuánto cuesta un bate de béisbol estos días? Supongo que. Let's switch back so you guys know what I'm saying. Started at $8.5 an hour. How much a baseball bat cost these days? Yeah, for the top quality, like metal bats, they're in the hundreds, 200 plus, 300 at the store. You get them used for a little less, over 100. Just depends what you want. I don't have any bats laying around, but I got baseball bats galore. All depends. Depende, exacta, depende. You can find some used for a lot less. Go to Play It Again Sports if you have any of those in your area. You can get them for under 170, 60. You can go to what's it called? Like some of the sports stores. I can't remember what they're called. Dick's Sporting Goods. Big Five. I couldn't remember the name of the sport, like Big Five and places like that. They'll have bats for as low as, some of them $80. They don't have that pop, but they'll get you through up to in the 300, 400, 500. Yeah, aluminum can go 500 plus. Aluminum can go 500 plus. Play It Again. Yeah. I got one. I put out a video. I got one from the 80 back the old, not 80s, but 2000s bats, the Beeser standard. I got one for the Beeser standard, and I took some batting practice at a minor league stadium and did hit some tanks out of actually home runs over the wall. So those Beeser ones, I took some. I had a Beeser, and I hit a home run over the fence. Then another time I used a BB core, the new ones. Didn't hit a home run. And then I went back to another Beaster called, was it called? The Beast or something? Not the Beast. I couldn't remember what it's called. And I hit a home run. So those Beaster bats, those got some pop. Korean American, $199 Salvation Army Rancho Cordova Core. Kamsamnida, Korea baseball. Love Lee's play. Oh, I didn't know you're a Korean American. That's amazing. And Lee is playing very well. I know about South Korea a little bit. I lived there for over a year, about a year and a half. And I didn't want to leave. I wanted to leave the army, but I didn't want to leave Korea. But I had to leave Korea because if I didn't, I would have had to pay to stay, and I didn't have money to do that. So unfortunately, I'm doing well with the used department. Yeah, baseball bats is what it's at. You can find some good ones, but Craw for Rob. Craw got robbed. What happened to Craw? Dude, they better give B Craw the best treatment when he comes back. Is he hurt? What happened to B-Craw? Just bought pro grade maple bat. Love maple bats. Now, when it comes to wood, maple's my favorite. I do like ash because it's got that old school pop sound, that sound that I heard most of the time growing up because ash was most common. But I find that maple's got a little more pop, in my opinion, from what I've used. Subscribe today, ladies and gentlemen. I play. I haven't played lately. Right now, I'm focused on getting in shape and everything. But I will have some more batting practice videos and things like that. How's Crawford done? Has Crawford got any hits yet? Making his first at bat this year. Has he officially made an at bat? Has he officially made an at bat as a Cardinal, or is he just now? As soon as he makes his official first at bat and has a statistic, he is officially no longer a Giant for life. I guess technically he's really already not, but once he has a stat, then it's definite. Yeah, Brandon Belt. What's up with that? Floors of hose. No. Been to Osan and Busan, South Korea. Yeah, that's nice. Perna Amori. Yeah, I lived in a little town called Wagon, down towards the south. I used to take the bus and go up to Seoul and go around, and it was good public transportation. I can tell you that in Korea, you don't need a car. Good, solid public transportation. Not like United States. Maple with axe handle all day long for wood bats. Have the cards DFA Crawford? I don't believe so. Have used a cork bat? No, I have not, to my knowledge. 0 for 2. There you have it. Why can't we sign Belt to minor league to play with Panda? Probably he doesn't want to. They have to want to go to the minors. And Panda was released, and I was like, Could he have gone to AAA, or was that not an option? Maybe the Giants just decided to release him. They didn't really have a place for him in AAA. I'm not sure, but I wondered if he was willing to go to AAA if that was an option. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, whoo, I'm going off today. Hope you guys are having a great one. Big W for the Giants today. Almost got that one get away. Almost blew it there. Little bit of problems with the bullpen, but we'll take it. When the Giants come to town, it's bye-bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye-bye, baby. History's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter, light the spark. If you're a fan of Giants baseball, sing bye-bye, baby. If you wanna be in first place, bye-bye, baby. Listen to the broadcast on KNBR, and you'll see who we are. We're the San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. San Francisco Giants, and it's bye-bye, baby. There you have it. We got to play it, especially for Jung-Hoo Lee's first career home run. I just tuned it about 10 seconds before the stream with the automatic tuner, so can't really explain that. But I know I've been playing guitar not my whole life, but since I'm like 13, 14, and people always say out of tune. Even it may very well be. I didn't really notice. It may very well be. I'm not saying you're wrong, but people always say it's out of tune, whether it is or not. Like, hey man, you out of tune. Like, I just tuned it, but let me check. Because now I'm curious. Let's see. I'm gonna play a chord. Sounds pretty close to me. Sounds pretty close to me. E is good, maybe slightly sharp. A is good. D is good. G is right there. B, barely sharp, barely. Ooh, you got a good ear if you caught that, because that was very close. But very ever so slightly, a couple of those strings, ever so slightly sharp. If you took a wrong turn, you could have ended up in North Korea. Oh, I was right there at the border. We've taken some wrong turns over in Iraq. We've taken some wrong turns out in Iraq. Good night, everyone. Let's effing go Giants. I love it. Let's go. Golden Jets. Thank you guys so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Have a great day, everyone. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe. More. We'll discuss it more tomorrow. And congratulations to anyone out there who's got a minimum wage job. You're about to get a big raise. Congratulations to y'all. Despite the feelings on the overall impact, I'm happy for those of you who are about to get a big raise. That's pretty cool, but does not apply to me. I'm going full YouTube, dude. Full YouTube. All much appreciated here. Every turn is bad in Iraq. Guitar guy too. So right about Hicks. You guys know what's up. I'm out of here, but before we go, let's take a look one more again at Jung-Hoo Lee. First, but not last, Major League home run. You guys have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.
One down for Lee. Lee can crank him deep to right field. Back goes Tatis, long gone, and there is the first Major League home run for Jung-Hoo Lee. And there is the son of the win watching the grandson of the win round the bags for his first big league shot. 4-1 San Francisco. A big insurance run for the Giants. Giants keep it rolling. This is the home run, the first of his big league career for Jung-Hoo Lee.
Dad knew it right away.
Jong-Bom Lee, 1994 KBO MVP, watching his son in his first year in his first series in Major League Baseball hit his first big league home run. What a special moment